Welcome, everybody, to Pasadena and the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals. For the top 4 seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Maryland Terrapins. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Ball handed off. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And they'll use the ground game here. The Terrapins pick up first down. Drive going.
Hey, it's not a lot, but it's enough to get the first down.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. To the air, it's Edwards. Catch made on the left side. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
That completion makes it second and medium. Trying to find some room. It's Hemby. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. and he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And the Terrapins look to keep this drive moving. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. And it's incomplete. He dropped the first down pass over the middle. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Dropping back, it's Edwards. The pass is caught, but they say he's out of bounds, so an incompletion.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure. Receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time, and if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
So it turns out that was a smart move by the head coach using the challenge. The officials overturned the previous ruling on that play. The Terrapins getting set on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw again. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Got it. First down and 10 now. Scanning the field, it's Edwards. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
And the Terrapins looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
They'll try to power it in right up the middle. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
And the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big 3rd down coming up.
Game moves the ball to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. To throw, it's Edwards. He's got it right near the end zone. Oh, and he goes down after a short game. That's not enough for the first down.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that first down marker. And now we've got a decision here on 4th down.
So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback lost track of the play clock. And that'll cost the offense 5. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. He missed it. With that miss, no change in the score.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Defense not pressing this time. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. The 10. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. The Maryland offense is back out on the field now. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense.
6-9-1, Gators score.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking downfield, it's Edwards. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. Stopped at the 43. This offense picks up another 1st down.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
The Terrapins pick up enough yardage to get a 1st down. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. The freshman brought down after a nice run. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He makes the grab. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be 1st down and goal.
That's a great job of working the middle of the field by this quarterback, and he picks up big yards.
And the Terrapins line up with a 1st and goal. That's a design quarterback keeper. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Terrapins. Look at the blazing speed for that quarterback. Kirk, if you're a defense trying to stop this guy, good luck.
Well, Chris, you remember this week we talked with the offense coordinator. He talked a lot about how they have run plays on the call sheet specifically for this guy to be able to get loose and make plays. We saw that exactly on this score right here.
And now they'll set up for the point after. And the PAT is good. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. Bringing it out, it's Robinson. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. 1st down, looking to throw the football. It's incomplete. There is a marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
Looking to throw. It's Edwards. Catch made on the right side. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup that you want to exploit and take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up a first down.
The Terrapins looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The freshman brings him down quickly. So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And the Terrapins looking to keep this drive rolling. The Terrapins starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Caught over the middle. It's Hemby. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure. It's allowing him to sit back and pick apart this zone defense.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Back to pass. It's Edwards. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. He's got it near the end zone. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now first and goal.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute warning. And the Terrapins looking to keep this drive rolling. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. That's strong run defense. Not much of a gain on the play. They'll get to the line here in the no huddle as a design quarterback keeper. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Terrapins.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point makes the lead 14-7. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams to this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. Direct snap to the back. Breaks out of the crowd into open space. Explosive gain across midfield. They'll spot it about the 35.
It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back. Get the first down on this third and short. See what you can do from here.
Georgia setting up for the 1st and 10 now. To throw, it's Rashada. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. And Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly. And they're doing so with such high stakes. Answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Good job dealing with the footing. PAT is good. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. That's reeled in. It's Smith. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs. The Terrapins will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looking to throw it on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. He's stopped, but he gets a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Quarterback making some changes at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Caught quickly. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Backfield is empty here for 2nd and inches. Dropping back, it's Edwards. Receiver makes the grab, and the gain just good enough for a first down. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. 2nd down coming up now.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Bringing pressure. He's going to take off here. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So it's 3rd down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. You missed it. Field goal, no good. So in the 2nd quarter of play, this game remains tied.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
DB's backing off from the line now. Ball handed off. Fights off a defender. Legs still churning, won't go down. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Terrapins will kick this away to start the 2nd half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Robinson. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. First play of the 2nd half is a handoff. That run moves the ball to the 16.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in this playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Again, makes it 2nd and medium. And the wideout goes in motion. To the air. It's Rashada. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. From the gun, he looks for an open man. It's an out route, the catch made. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. The linebacker shifting around now. Here's the handoff. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. The Bulldogs hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This Georgia offense is moving quickly down the field. Dropping back, it's Rashada. Makes a quick catch. And he's brought down there.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Here's the second down play. They go with a direct snap. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll try the right here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Now it's 2nd down here. To throw, it's Rashada. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. They get him down after a short return, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36. Maryland offense is back out on the field now. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. Looking for a gap. It's Hemby. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for his big tight end. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. But they take him down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Looking to throw. It's Edwards. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Finding space at the 20. Forced out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. It'll be first down and goal.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a second and goal. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He's escaping the pocket now. And he throws the ball out of bounds. They're smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up third down. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now. Look at a throw on third and goal. Running out of time in the pocket. They can't stop him. Oh, the ball is not free. Who's got it? Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
Boy, when you're running your quote-unquote four-minute offense, it's a combination of working the clock and getting productive yards. They were doing that. And then to end it with a fumble just ruins that opportunity. Now you give your opponent a chance to not just get the recovery, but a chance to go down and win the game.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes a quick grab.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Scanning the field, it's Rashada. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The offense really clicking here. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. Handoff to the right side. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And the pass is incomplete.
One thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down and the crowd really getting into it. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Makes the catch downfield. Got space looking for the end zone here. Touchdown, Dawgs. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now the try here for the extra point. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. Can they bounce back from that right away? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
That completion sets up a second down play. Back to throw. It's Edwards. The pocket breaking down. Down he goes. A sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Pressure comes, and once again, no escape.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
The Terrapins will line up to boot it away. And this drive moves backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Oh, it's snapped to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking downfield, it's Rashada. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Important play right here. Close game, fourth quarter, third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's got it. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. Dawgs hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Tackled across midfield at the 48, good enough for a first down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. First down here, time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass, it's Rashada. And they heave it deep downfield. Makes the catch inside the 10-yard line. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Still no answer for this offense.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds in closing this game out.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Is back out on the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And looking to throw now on first down. And it's intercepted.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
The offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Timeout, Georgia.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Let's go.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Inside the 25. And he'll get there. Touchdown, Georgia.
Boy, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
and they'll set up for the PAT. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Makes it with the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Maryland offense back on the field. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. Dropping back, it's Edwards. Looks like he's going to run it. It's a short completion to the tight end. And the defense brings him down.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. That's good for a first down near the 40. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. And it's the senior getting home with the sack. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. They look to throw it here on second down. He pulls it in for a big gain. Tackle finally made, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it at the 34. Well, this defense has played well, with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
And the quarterback just kneels down. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.